exactly what I was about to say, because I was going to say, then you don't have to worry about suffering from what other people's value of you is, because sometimes we create value to the things that we collect. We start, buying all these labels. It got to be this kind of dress, with this label, this designer name. It got to be this kind of car. It's got to be, this kind of shoes or this kind of purse. You buy. You got to live in a certain zip code because you're trying to impress people. That's you valuing other people's opinion above your own. That's not self-love. I am in him. But if you're not in him and you don't know him and you allow other people's opinion to paint who you are, perfect example, say for instance, you go shopping with your girlfriend and you find an outfit that you like and you go try it on in the dressing room, you come out, now you really like the outfit, and you come out the dressing room and your girlfriend said, then you go take it out. Really? You allow other people's opinions even in how you dress, because they didn't like it. You're going to take it off and they're going to buy it even though you liked it, That's not a good picture of yourself. Mm-hmm. And I hear what you're saying too, Courtney, because sometimes, your confidence level, when people who don't love themselves meet a person who loves themselves, they usually consider them to be arrogant, because of their own insecurity. They're intimidated by the confident person's security, but the person is not arrogant. They're just secure in who they are. Because self-love is manifested in self-values. Because a person who loves themselves, they place value on their life, and so and some, they place value so high that they're not gonna come down. They ain't gonna come down. You're gonna have to come up. And so a person who may be insecure in an area that you may be a little more secure in, it's okay if they look at where you are and strive to be up there where you are, but they're not worshiping you. They're counting on God to get them to that level where they will feel that level of security. And we don't always do right by God. He gave his son for us when we were yet sinners. When we didn't even know him, didn't want to know him, wasn't serving him or nothing, So he gave love and not expecting anything back. I mean, he gave the greatest love without expecting anything back. And we as human beings, a lot of times when we are giving of ourselves, somewhere in our minds, we're expecting something back from who we're giving to, but we have to understand that we're not giving from our capacity, We're giving from God's capacity, and we don't look to our peers to give back to us. We look to God. And with that being said, woman of God, we also have to invest in ourselves, in our relationship with God. We have to invest the time to get in the Word, to study the Word, to spend time in prayer, to spend time in meditation, spend time getting to know Him, and that's building our confidence. That's building our sense of security, in who we are through Him. So it's an investment of time. No matter how you break it down, that's what it is. And so if you're connected to the source, God, and we know He is love, then we know our value because it comes from Him. But if you're not connected to Him, you don't know your value. And so you don't know who you are, and if you don't know who you are, people will be so happy to tell you who they want you to be. That there are some people, unfortunately, who don't know their value. They don't know who they are in Christ. They haven't come to that realization. And I know I suffered with self-esteem, from a child because of things that people say. That, people say this, or people's society, even family members, say different things, and you, that devalues you until you come into the knowledge of who God is, and then you know your own value, and you don't allow anyone to devalue you anymore. You build your self-esteem, your confidence in Him. through him and the love that he has for us, because he placed the value on us. He valued us so much that he gave his life.